kind of sucks that the World Cup ended right before 4th of July. It would have been nice to watch the World Cup. What's that? It's not. You're still playing the World Cup? Even without America? So apparently the World Cup keeps happening even after the United States gets eliminated. So if you want to continue to watch soccer, you're going to have to pick a new team to root for. And there's 8 of them, and considering the fact that you're American, you've probably never rooted for any of these countries before. So how are you going to pick one? I'm here to help you. That's my job. I'm going to help you. And I'm going to tell you now, in order, the countries that I think you should root for and why. Costa Rica, because you were just rooting for the United States because they were a huge underdog and nobody expected them to do anything. No one is expecting Costa Rica to do anything. And wouldn't that be great if you were rooting for them and they did? Also, this is a nice opportunity for you to learn where Costa Rica is located on the map. Brazil. Rooting for the underdog is great and all, but maybe your heart just can't take another loss, and Brazil is the favorite. So if you can't stand your team losing anymore and you just want to root for a winner, they are probably your best bet. That's where the World Cup's happening, so it'd be probably a good idea for them to win and you could root for them. Otherwise, the country may in fact burn down, which isn't ideal. Also, I like big butts, and I cannot lie. The Netherlands, because I find it incredibly impressive that despite wearing clogs their entire life, they somehow managed to get pretty good at soccer. Also, Dutch ovens. Who doesn't love a Dutch oven? And if you were rooting for the Netherlands and the Netherlands wins the World Cup, you could go celebrate with them in Amsterdam, which would be sweet. Argentina, because Rodrigo Palacio has the best / worst / grossest / I like it / I don't like it haircut of the entire World Cup. You can't not root for that rat tail. Colombia, because James Rodriguez's name is actually pronounced James, which is similar to hummus, and I fucking love hummus. Maybe not though, because James, LeBron James tweeted that James is his favorite player in the World Cup, so that kind of sucks. Maybe we don't root for him. I'm sorry, LeBron James recently tweeted. France. Germany. I personally would not be rooting for Germany, but their fans are pretty friendly.
They all seem to be very excited. Wow. Yeah, I made a lot of friends.
Belgium. Obviously, don't root for Belgium. And sure, you might be thinking, well, if Belgium goes on and wins the World Cup, then it's like kind of like the United States came in 3rd or whatever, because the team that beat us like went on to win it all. But right now, I'm just really bitter. So maybe I'll feel that way in a couple days, but right now, fuck Belgium. The only thing Belgium has going for it is that Adolf Sax invented the saxophone, and if there wasn't any saxophone, then we never would have had Kenny motherfucking G. I would give up waffles forever before I would give up Kenny G. All right, guys, there you have it. I tried to provide you reasons to root for every single country. It's not my fault that some countries just don't have any redeeming qualities. But in the end, the decision is yours. You get to choose who you root for. And if you can't pick any of those 8, well, then you can always just go back to not pretending you care about soccer anymore and just wait for football season. It's like a couple weeks away. Happy 4th of July, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.